Hi-ho, it's off to hike I go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. It's off to hike I go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. So Floe Lake. Probably the most popular day hike in the park for strong hikers. So the fire was in 2003 here. Starting off super slow. Got a lot of kilometers to do, a lot of elevation to gain. Don't want to have any injuries. I'm in decent hiking shape from the summer, but by no means do I want to get 20 kilometers done in 4 hours today. I am a little more aware it's a little later in the season, so probably going to see sunset around 7, probably lose light 7:30. So I'll want to be in camp by 6:30 at the latest. I've got about 8 hours to do the 20 kilometers, so as long as I'm doing a 3K pace, I'll be fine. Which on the flat should be easily maintained. Uphill, a little harder, but I can make up for it on some of the flat. There we go, nice little bridge across the river. It's a super popular trail, so there's bridges over all the major rivers as far as I understand. Also want a spot to just stop and readjust the pack. I find after 500 meters, certain things you may want to move around that you forgot about to set up correctly. I, for example, will have my tripod in my hand, so find a spot here. 5 people at a time. Yeah, it's I'm getting a little bit older. So obviously walking through the burn area here. It's 2003, so 18 years ago. So you can see how it rejuvenates itself. Got fall colors, got the evergreens. And you still got the burnt skeletons of the old trees. 11:45. Probably done 2.5 kilometers. Been on trail for an hour, but stopped twice to sort of adjust things. Alrighty, well, you can already see why they think the Rockwall is so beautiful, especially in fall. It's a pretty cool color contrast. There's definitely fresh snow up there. I don't anticipate hitting any snow on this trail, but it should be early season and rather shallow and short if it is. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, so stopped and took off my thermal underlayer for my pants. And I'm walking in full bore summer gear. It's an interesting year. We started off first hike of the year in April. Sorry, second hike of the year in April. And the same thing, I was wearing a t-shirt. So it's been a very long season. It's not even, I guess it is shoulder season now, but 6 months. It's long for the Alberta Rockies. Alrighty. So, a bunch of switchbacks here, but we're headed up there. Or that creek's coming down. Got the outflow from Floe Lake. Oh. Type 2 fun. Book 1:15 on trail for about 2 hours to set the avalanche chute right here. Imagine people run up that too. Looks like there's a couple nice easy peaks to touch up here. The trail runs along there. And sort of what I feared, this is dropping a little bit of elevation. There's going to be a fair amount of switchbacks up to Floe Lake, but that's sort of to be expected. It's at the 8 kilometer mark to expect that. And I'm probably right about there. So on time to get to Floe Lake by 2. Take a quick break there, half an hour, and then head on over to Numa. Never forget to look from where you come from. Little break in elevation gain. Sure it will be short here. Came up through this mess and now Switchback City. But I'm not that far to Floe Lake. I take my break. I think I'm right about on schedule as long as I don't crap out on this climb. .5K to go. Definitely gonna be behind schedule. Climbing this hill is tough. Alrighty, finally crested the hill. Come out to Floe Lake. Starting to see how beautiful it is here. I think the view opens up in just a little bit. Coming in right at 2:30, so half an hour, then out at 3, then hopefully to the next camp by 6. Beautiful. So, just sitting down here at Floe Lake. Right up above me is where all the picnic tables are where people eat, but it's sort of windy up there, so I got down beneath this rock and it's much better, even though it's not too windy right now. So I'm just boiling a tea right now. I had some noodles and back on the trail in 10 minutes or so. Going up and over Numa Pass. Apparently compared to what I did up to Floe here, it's not really as hard, so looking forward to finishing that off. Talk to you soon, guys. 10.7, 2.7 uphill to Numa Pass, 9.8 to the creek where I'm spending the night. It is 3:15, and a couple of wardens cabins up here as well. I remember Marty saying that in the Kootenays they don't use horses, so they flew all this in, I'm sure. And then they hike in here to check out the trails. No horses. Ooh, that's a beautiful one there, eh? If only. About half a kilometer to the campsite, sort of levels out. I walk through a meadow here. Can't last very long, but always nice alpine meadows. Passes, I believe, up to the right there. Check out them apples. What a nice pass. Still not up there, but beautiful approach. .4 starting to get up and over the pass, or at least over the steep part of the climb. Looks like the tree line sort of ends here. Cool. Alrighty, ready for this? Man, levels out. Small climb again before the pass. Beautiful time of day to be hitting the shadows on the valley below. About 0.3 to the pass. I think it's right there. I see a marker. So, a little windy up here. Nothing too crazy for a pass so far, but I'm sure the next 100 feet here it'll change. I think this is going to be an oh wow moment. As soon as we sort of crest over where that post is. Numa Pass, October 5th, 2021. I'm walking in short sleeves and shorts. I believe I'm at 20, I'll check later, but 2,400 meters? Maybe I'll stay up here. And here picks up the wind. Just a little bit, huh? There's the trail. A decent amount of time, but oh wow. So, just coming down off the pass. I just saw two ladies. One lady must have been in, she looked like she was in full-blown winter gear when it's minus 30 outside. And I'm grateful that I am pretty hot, so I don't have to carry as much gear. She was being blown around by the wind even. How big her backpack was. I'm being pushed a bit, but I told them that over the pass it's the worst, but then they have the downhill right away. Anyways, beautiful view for my walk downhill now. It's something like 7 kilometers to camp. It's 4:30. If I get in by 6:15, I think that's a good pace. 6:30 the outside. Be able to pitch, get a fire together, and get my steak on. So I'm out of water and my filter is buried, and I've considered a couple streams like this, but they're just so shallow, and this actually is a rather high activity area, well, for the backcountry and the Rockies. So I'm just going to let it flow through some more filtration, and then I know bare minimum in like 2.5 kilometers is some water, so, and it's all downhill and it's not hot, so if I had to just walk the 2.5, I could. But yeah, it's getting larger here and getting more filtration, so I'll be able to just drink it straight here in a little bit. We'll say I walk right beside it. Beautiful. around the corner to this. This is the waterfall where it's a marked water source on the map. Probably stop here for a moment. And then got less than 3K to campground. And it is not as much hard downhill. My knees will be painful. Looks like they flew in all these supplies and didn't need all of them to build this bridge here. It's gonna get cold fast tonight, so I'm just gonna keep pushing on. Not gonna even stop here for water. There's only 2.8 left. Oh! Alrighty, tent's all set up here at Numa Creek. Got here about 6:15, all set up by 6:33, so nice and quick. I'll go down and enjoy the fire and to get dinner going. Fair amount of people here, see at least 6 so far. So we got the fire going. A couple folks here help gather the firewood. Putting the fire out, putting the fire out. Sat by the fire with some people hiking the trail. Going to bed here. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, good night. Thanks for taking care of that fire.
Yeah, man, anytime, guys. See you. Probably see you in the morning. Fire mostly is out anyways. This is my third liter of water pouring onto it. Probably good after this. Maybe one more though. Use that while you're there. No, drank all that. Go for one more. Fall over the benches. All right, a little sore. Nothing too bad though. It's a lot of kilometers. A lot of uphill. Shoes off. Probably take this jacket off too. It's rather warm. I'm so impressed. I'm so surprised. October 4th, October 5th, how warm it is. So, anyways, to bed. Alrighty, morning. About 10 to 8. Had a little bit of rain over the last 2 hours, but nothing considerable. Over here, use the toilet. Get a fire going. Just got a little fire going. Gonna have to boil some water, have some tea. Definitely slept in later than what I expected to today, but I usually depend on the light outside to tell me what time it is, and I wasn't really paying attention. It's later in the year, so it gets lighter later. Normally up around 7. It's almost 8 when I got up today. So I'm getting some rain. There's that nice little spot there behind that picnic table underneath the trees with the bench, so I'm gonna take my tea over there. Hopefully my fire makes it through the rain. I've done my washing up from last night. My tea is ready. It's gonna sit right here. Alrighty, so this isn't gonna be a video on its own. This is just breakfast. Did fried eggs, bacon, and I got some beans here as well. There's the folks heading out from last night. Try to remember their names. It was Pierre, Ambrose, Megan, and I didn't catch the other girl's name. But yeah, good conversations around the fire last night. It is going to be nothing but rain and cloud cover for the rest of the day, so I'm making a decision to hike out these two other ladies here to, where are we going? The Numa trailhead?
Numa Creek Trailhead.
Numa Creek Trailhead. So there we go. 6.5K out, so no rush to get out now. Alrighty, so won't be able to do very many videos because it's raining here, but heading out to, alright, doesn't even say here. So hopefully these girls know the path they're supposed to take here. We're basically heading 6.6 out to, oh here it is, Highway 93, 6.6 kilometers. There we go, this looks brand new too, so that's a good sign that they just put that sign in this year. Caution, trees fall and kill you. Yeah, that's true. Alrighty, so this trail's was decent for the first 2 kilometers or so, and then there's been a fair amount of blowdown. A lot of snowshoots pushing down a bunch of tree into the river here. Fucked up the trail a couple of spots, but someone's come through and marked it properly. And yeah, not that much farther, probably another 3.5, 4 kilometers. Another blowdown on Numa Creek. So it's been close to like 10 years. So it was either this season or last season where someone came through and actually opened everything up. So it was a fair bit of trail finding, but overall, fair condition. So for anyone who's thinking about doing the Numa Lake Trail, the bridge is definitely back in. If this is a year old, I'll be surprised. There's often the trail crew, they etch their names into it. I wonder if they put it on this one. Yeah, we could cross this if we wanted to, no problem. Woo-wee! So there was some snow up there yesterday, but all that thin stuff is brand new. Oh God, no. I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it early in the year, but... Well, we're here at the Numa Creek Trailhead. Apparently there's some tourists here as well. There we go. Numa Creek 6.7. Done. So I'm here at the Banff-Kootenay National Park boundary, also the BC-Alberta boundary. And there's actually the divider. So I'm in British Columbia and the Kootenay, and I'm in Alberta and Banff. So it's a continental divide, so all the waters flow to the Atlantic Ocean from Banff, and all the waters in Kootenay flow to the Pacific. Hi-ho, it's off to hike I go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. It's off to hike I go. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho.